Hey guys, Omni here. So tickets have finally gone on sale for Matrix Resurrections, and along with that, we got a new full-length trailer clocking in at 2 minutes and 49 seconds to check out. We got a little trailer the other day, the Deja Vu trailer, which was about a minute, kind of reiterating to the audience, what Deja Vu is within the context of the Matrix, how Deja Vu occurs when things are changed within the Matrix, within the code, and altered. Such as, the emergence of agents, along with other things, other alterations made to the simulation itself, replicates itself and indicates itself in the occurrence of deja vu. So I'm excited to see what more we get into this, as it is a more broad look at the film again. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot to absorb in this, so bear with me. There's probably going to be some stuff that I miss. I'll try to catch as much as I possibly can and talk about it at the end, but these things are made to be dissected, so we won't be able to do that in one sitting. So let's go ahead and dive into this thing. Here we go.
We can't see it, but we're all trapped inside these strange repeating loops.
Billions of people just living out their lives, oblivious.
But this is the moment for you to show us what is real. I remember this.
Ooh.
So deja vu. And yet it's obviously all wrong. Maybe this isn't the story we think it is.
They taught you good. Made you believe their world was all you deserved. But some part of you knew that was a lie. Some part of you remembered what was real.
It's so easy to forget how much noise the Matrix pumps into your head. Something else makes the same kind of noise.
Is that Niobe?
War.
What happens to Neo?
The most important choice in Neo's life. It's not his to make.
She believed in me. It's my turn to believe in her.
Part of me feels like I have been waiting my whole life for you.
If you want to see Trinity again,
Ooh. God damn.
I saw this in a dream. My dream ended here.
Oh, fuck, guys. Oh, my God. I don't know where to start. Jeez. Lots of Hadokens. I still know Kung Fu. Oh, dude. I am so ready for this. It is a new loop. It is a new iteration of the Matrix, seemingly, but built off of old code, which is something we kind of got in the last one. So they're, again, using the old code, and maybe it's built around this iteration of the one, which is why they're trying so hard to suppress his memories of the before, of the previous iteration of the Matrix, and that's why they've got him hooked up simultaneously with Trinity, because Trinity was the kind of undoing of the previous Matrix, that kind of the anomaly that added to why he made the choice he made that was different from his previous iterations, and led to kind of the outcome we got in Revolution. But maybe that's why they're trying to keep these two together, because there's the bond that Trinity and Neo have is pretty much what turned the tide. in the events before and kind of gave them a new outcome rather than just kind of seeking into the exact same Luke that the architect had kind of predetermined for everything. They were able to break out of that with this choice. So something about that is going in there. Now, we did see in the Deja Vu trailer that there is a version of Trinity that is in there that like dissipates into code, like falls apart. So is this Trinity real? Based on this trailer, I would assume so, that her body was recovered just like with Neo's and kept alive and repaired and reinserted into this new version of the Matrix that we saw at the end of Revolution. So, but they are trying to keep them from remembering any of that, remembering the outside world, remembering the real world, remembering who they are, who they were, and trying to keep them separated. But of course, they are drawn back together by these outside forces. We saw what appeared to be Niobe, old, much older than we've ever seen her before. Because I was like, that was a very clear voice that I heard. And that, I think that goes to show that a lot of time in the real world has passed. And that's why Morpheus in this movie is this AI that Yahya is playing. This continuation of his philosophy and his ideals, his mission, in an immortal form, because his human form has passed at this point. If that's any indicator, that's my interpretation of the data we have at this point. Now, in this new iteration, there's a lot of these parallels between Jonathan Groff's character and, of course, Agent Smith. So I'm wondering if he is like this new iteration of the Matrix's Smith, rather than having him be Hugo Weaving up for obvious reasons. He is filling that role, at least, because the way they kind of parallel a lot of the imagery from the first movie to this, he's mirroring all the scenes that correlate to Smith. And on top of that, they're talking about how things are playing out the way they shouldn't be, in different ways. So like they're in a loop, but things are changing, things are altering. So that's kind of what throws back to the Deja Vu trailers. It's just what is changing, what is going on, who is manipulating the Matrix now, who is altering things, who is changing it. Are they behind this reawakening of Neo and Trinity within the Matrix now, freeing them from this current cycle? Or were they discovered to still be alive within the code of the Matrix, and somebody from the outside has been able to learn how to manipulate it? I don't know. There's a lot of questions that we have, and I'm not going to spend too much time trying to figure out and dissect this, because I'd like to leave a lot of it to the imagination until the movie actually comes out, which is just in a couple of weeks. So we're not that far from getting our answers. I'm really excited. I really like the way it looks. I love this kind of like sheen that they put on it, obviously with the update in technology, cameras, and everything like that. This clean look of the Matrix that we never really got, with some of that old grungy kind of vibes that you can get in there when you get into these areas that definitely evoke the original iteration. Like there's some locations and locales that straight look like, if not are, the exact ones from 1, 2, etc. And like how it kind of blends all that together, like with this new coat of paint, which the Matrix itself is in its new coat of paint form. It is in the next iteration. So I'm excited to see what they do with it, man. It's going to be one of those things that's going to be a think piece for sure. And I can't wait to get into it. I really can't. I really can't wait to kind of get back into this world. I've been doing a little bit of a rewatch of these here recently. So I'm trying to get as prepped as I can for what they decide to do with this, because right now there's a lot of things floating around. There's a lot of possibilities. There's a lot of theories going on about what certain things mean. And I'm not really committed to any one thing right now, because I don't feel like there's really any point in doing that until the thing comes out, until the movie is out. So I'm just spitballing. So any of the things I throw out there, I'm not saying it's right. It's just my immediate thoughts. So I'd love to know yours. Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Feel free to join our Discord. Links to that on my socials are down below as well. And before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Mandy Shara, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yori Korskov, Margaret Grace, Mary Bradley, Jeffrey Hale, and various abominations. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody.